Okay, our next religion that we're looking at is one of the Abrahamic religions. So this is in the cluster of religions, that is Islam, Judaism, and this one being Christianity. Remember, they all come together. Christianity is not the oldest, but it's not the youngest being Islam, the oldest being Judaism. Christianity is around 2,000 years old. Okay. It spread initially because it was adopted by the Romans during the Roman Empire, and that's probably the reason why it's so big and powerful, because the Romans were a big empire. And then they spread that religion to the countries that were left in Europe, who then spread that religion further around the world when they started creating empires in the Imperial Age. So I've got lots of these words up here. Christianity is a big umbrella, a bit like religion is a big umbrella. Abrahamic religion is a big umbrella for Judaism, Islam and Christianity. Christianity is a big umbrella for lots of smaller religions called denominations. So you might hear the words Catholic, that's a type of Christian, Protestant, Orthodox, Methodist, Quaker, Anglican. There are loads of different types of Christians who have different churches and slightly different sets of rules. But we're going to look more generally at the whole of Christianity. If you were, for example, in Italy, you'd be more likely to be a Catholic. If you're in Germany, you'd be more likely to be a Protestant. And in Britain, we're a sort of mixture between Protestant and Anglican, which I've not put down there as Anglican as well. So different places have slightly different looks. Russia, for example, would be an Orthodox, and we might look at that in a bit more detail later. So the key thing, one of the first things we're going to have to understand is the symbol of the religion, which is the cross. And to understand the cross, you need to understand the sort of founding prophet of the religion. His name was Jesus, and he is said in Christianity to be the Son of God. So God had a son who was announced to the earth by the angel Gabriel, who is the same as angel Jibril in Islam. And God's son came to earth to forgive humanity for all of its sins. Now, sin is the sort of wrong things we do, the bad actions that we do in life. And Jesus, Christians believe, gave his life and died actually on a cross. So he was held and pinned to a cross, which is what the Romans did in the day to people who they thought were being rebellious or who were thieves. So he wasn't treated very well. Jesus in his life, his main message was one of kindness and compassion. He taught people to forgive, he always said, turn the other cheek, which means if someone hits you on this side, you don't hit them back, you turn your other cheek, and you let them hit them on the other side. He didn't rise up, he didn't rebel, and because of this, he was captured by the Romans and he was killed. So his is a story of peace, which probably explains why the Roman Empire wanted to take it on as a religion. So that's where the cross comes from. It's really symbolic because when Jesus died, he gave his life to free us, to allow us to enter the kingdom of heaven. It kind of forgave us of our sins in a way. And they believe, Christians, that after he died, he actually managed to come back to life again. So that's a core part of their belief. Christians also have a holy book, much like Islam and Judaism. The book is called the Bible, and the Bible has many stories similar to all the Abrahamic religions. In the Bible, Christians gain a lot of their understanding of the religion, and that's where they get a lot of their ethics and morals from. They have a temple, which is known as church. You might see churches often in Britain as you travel around. They often have these tall, large spires, which may have a clock on. Not all churches are pointed. Some have a sort of square, more cuboidal spire. So churches where Christians go to pray, it's where they go to learn and to listen. So much like a Muslim might go to a mosque and pray and listen to their imam, then a Christian would go to church and pray and listen to their priest or their vicar. What is one of the main philosophies of Christianity? What do they really believe in? Well, there is this quote here, which is, do to others as you would have done to yourself. So Christians believe that you need to go around the world and treat other people the same way you would like to be treated. So you would never harm another person because you never like anyone else to harm you. You'd never be mean to someone because you would like other people to be mean, and you wouldn't want people to be mean to you. So that is a kind of main driving factor for Christianity. They also believe that after they die, they might go to heaven, or if they've been really bad, they might go to hell, although different branches of the religion, some don't even believe in hell, but that is something that you need to work for in your life, and much like Islam, it's about praying to God and showing your love and respect and dedication to the religion. So it's a very peaceful religion. It's one of the biggest religions in the world, and it is something that you're going to meet a lot of in the United Kingdom. I did mention that it's a big part of shaping our country. Well, a lot of things, such as resting on Sunday, is actually part of the tradition in the Bible. They believe that God created the world in 7 days, but 6 days, and on the seventh day he rested. So the reason our weeks are structured as they are is to do with Christian things. Church would have also been held at the weekend as well. And in our politics, Christianity still plays quite a big role. So, for example, the Queen of England is said to be the head of the Church of England as well. So there is a kind of link between our politics and our religion in this country, which is different in other countries such as France, where religion and state is separate. So, I feel I've rambled on for a long time. I've probably missed all sorts of really important facts, but I'd like you to do a little poster for me, put together sort of some of the key things that you find out about Christianity. One of the best places to look for any information about the religion, and I'll be telling you this in each video, is to go to BBC Bite Size and to check about the religion. There are loads of fantastic videos on there that explain in more detail. So I want a little poster, we're going to do this for each religion, titled Christianity, and I want some of the main core beliefs. I want to know where they go to pray, who their God is and why he's important to them, and you can email that into us at our Year 3 address. Okay, looking forward to that.